Authors and readers alike, welcome to another author interview, an event to showcase the upcoming The Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3 that will happen on October 24th to November 6th. We are now streaming live in our Readers Magnet Facebook page and Readers Magnet YouTube channel. I'm your host, Mia, and joining us today to tell us more about her latest book, The Three Little Froggies, is author Lynda Sturdevant. How are you feeling today, Miss
I'm
Linda?
doing great today. Thank you. It's been a great day.
Oh,
How are
that's
you?
that's perfect. I'm also doing fine. Thank you for asking. So I think the best way to start off this interview is for you to introduce a little bit about yourself to our audience. So please do take the spotlight.
Okay. Well, I've been on this earth a little while. So I've had a lot of experiences as a child, both as a child and as an adult with children. And now as I'm entering the later phase of my life, I've begun to write and to enjoy the things that God has for me in this phase also. So I'm right now I'm serving as an associate pastor at Last Harvest Cowboy Church in Butler, Missouri, where I also lead the worship there. So I'm very active in my life, and I enjoy writing and singing and painting.
Oh, that is a lot of hobbies you have
Yes.
with your time. So I guess now that we're all settled, maybe shall we address the little froggies in the room? Can you show our audience your little froggies?
Yes, this is my newest one. Oop, there we go.
Oh,
The
yes,
three,
there.
three little froggies.
Yes. So I mean the title itself, Three Little Froggies, Three Little Froggies, they have a lot of possible journeys they can partake. So can you give us maybe a little peek into what happens in your story?
Okay, well, we have some curious little froggies. And mommy tells them, the dangers of the little pond that they're living around. And she gives them two things to remember. And so one day, mommy leaves them alone. And so what happens is that, they have an adventure. And so they end up having a hard time remembering what mommy told them.
Oh.
So,
So
yeah.
is it like a one particular adventure or will they be doing a lot of different adventures?
Well, on this one, it's one particular adventure that they have at this pond with a little creature in the bottom of the pond.
Ooh, so there's another character aside from the three froggies.
Yes, there's Mommy Froggy also, which I said gave them instructions, but then there's the creepy thing at the
Oh,
bottom of the pond. Yes.
I see. That's very interesting. Aside from the little creature, there's also another thing that I'm very interested to know. I mean, why froggies? Why not other animals? Like, do you have a symbolism behind this, or
There is a reason for the froggies. Um, I was sitting at my swimming pool one day, and it gets visited a lot, So I got an idea then to, uh, from there's a lot of nature around my house. I live out in the
Mhm.
country, and so I got an idea from the little froggies just right around my house. And the particular characters are named after three children at church, whom their antics, you know, resemble greatly three little froggies. So, and three little froggies are named after them.
also, are they named and are their characteristics also the same with the little froggies, or is it just the name?
I'm sorry. Would you repeat that, please?
Like these three little froggies, you took their names from three children, you knew in your church. So are they also similar in like personality, or do they also have like different
Similar?
quirks?
Yes. Yes. Similar.
So I see. So they're also very curious children. I see.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Very adventurous.
That's cute. So,
Really cute too.
uh,
They're real cute.
so Linda, if I'm not mistaken, this isn't your first book, right?
No, I have written two others. My last book was called Spiritual Transformation, The Key to Victory. I wrote that as an associate pastor. We need discipleship materials and such as that. And my pastor, and J.R. Becking, encouraged me to write this
Mhm.
book. And
Uh,
so I felt like I should undertake it with God's will, you know.
oh yes.
So,
What inspired you to make this change? Like, what inspired you to make this different kind of story, more on like children's book?
well, I've written one other children's book called The Amazing Adventures of Superfeet.
Mhm.
And, and it was from a dream I had had. So each book, that I've written has been some kind of inspiration, uh,
Mhm.
that I felt like from God.
So basically, from your experiences or from your dreams, I see.
Yes, yes.
Yes, good. So I'm sure Linda, our viewers, are growing curious and interested to grab their own copy of the book, or maybe perhaps recommend it to a parenting friend. So can you tell them where they can purchase it?
Well, you can purchase it at lindasturdevantbooks.com. Um, Also Amazon.com. You'll find it.
Okay, good.
Well,
So, um,
all three books.
oh
Yes.
yes, yes, good. So maybe you can grab a copy of one book each.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
that's good. Yes, good. So,
One for
so
everyone. One for
yes,
everyone.
yes, that's good. So there are a lot of books, Linda. There are a lot of books that have the same impression as the Three Little Froggies. We have like Three Little Pigs, Three Musketeers. So, what do you think differentiates your book from the rest?
Well, the number three certainly isn't different. We know that for sure. But it was the number was just based on the children. So I
Yes.
really didn't even compare that at all. But they're all adventurous books. So
Yeah.
I consider they're all adventures.
Yes. Okay. Good. So, Linda, I'd like to hear more about your book, and I'm sure our viewers would also be interested to hear more about it. But we're running a little bit out of time. So, I guess lastly, we'll have like, I want you to give maybe a few words of advice to our aspiring authors as like a little closing remark.
Well, I would, think that spending time that my because you're gifted from God, and searching God for those treasures that He has for you, and that's what I consider. All these gifts are treasures that God has put in us that He wants to draw out, and I think He will help you tremendously, and put that fulfillment in your life that you need.
Yes, okay, that's perfect. So, to our viewers, if you're hooked and want to read more of The Little Froggies, again, you can grab a copy of it on Amazon.com and, of course, author's website at www.lindasturdevantbooks.com. Once again, thank you so much, Linda, for gracing us with your presence.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Yes. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we're all excited to read more from you in the future.
I am working on another book,
That's good. So,
a lot more
bec-
intense.
yes, perfect. As we say here in Reader's Magnet, we share your stories with the world. Thank you, Linda, and have a pleasant day.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless you too.